How to install a light fixture. First thing you want to do, if you have a metal box, is to ground it. Get you one of these green grounding screws. Take your bare copper wire, wrap it around that ground screw, and tighten it up. Some lights come with a bracket, but not all of them do. If you have a bracket, take these screws out. Put the bracket up. Screws gonna go through this oblong hole. They do come with their own screws sometimes, or like I just did, just use the screw that came with the light box if you have it. As I said earlier, ground your box if it's metal. Sometimes you're not going to have a metal box. And sometimes you have this bracket, sometimes you don't. If you have this bracket, run your ground around this right here. Tighten that up. Depending on the kind of light you have. If you have this bracket, to run this around right there, that will help hold your light up as you installing it. You can take your ground wire from your light and wrap around here to help reduce some pressure on it while you're working. Next, wrap your ground from your light to this ground in the ceiling. If you have crimp sleeve, put it on there. I've come to learn, depending on how heavy your light is, which this is lightweight, once you do this, this will hold the light up so you can have both hands free to finish doing your hookups. Installation, I don't really agree with installation in some lights because some lights in fact tell you to keep installation away from it, especially like your recessed lights, your can lights in your ceiling. Some of them tell you to keep insulation about 3 inches away from around it because it create too much heat. Next, get your 2 long screws. You have 2 sets of holes. Put them in the holes as needed, then match up with the light. Do your makeups, white to white, black to black. If you don't have crimp sleeves, put a wire connector on your ground wire. tuck these wires back up in the light. Line your screw holes up with your light. Get it in the slot and twist. Tighten it up. Put the light bulb in. Most lights only say use a 60-watt max. I know people like a lot of light, but stay with the specs. Sometimes that's why you might have a fire or something because it creates too much heat, which is another reason why I don't agree with the installation. Because if a bigger light bulb creates too much heat, as some lights say keep insulation away from the light, why they put insulation inside the fixture. Screw bone. Screw these evenly. There you have it.